ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and it seems we've been bamboozled, tricked, deceived, had the wool pulled over our eyes. We've got this article from Gaming Bible, saw this headline and knew I wanted to talk about it. Cyberpunk 20, let me start over again. Cyberpunk 2077 Into the Night officially announced. Despite reportedly dropping tools back in 2024 to turn its attention to other projects, CD Projekt Red is seemingly still not done when it comes to the development for Cyberpunk 2077, as more content is on the way. Sounds exciting. Last year, we saw CD Projekt Red reveal that it would no longer be supporting Cyberpunk 2077 after getting the hit RPG to a state that it was finally happy with. Not only that, but the studio having to turn its attention to a Cyberpunk 2077 sequel, as well as The Witcher 4 and a handful of other projects, this announcement made sense. What other projects? What do you mean a handful of other projects? That sounds like you have three or four more projects in the work. I'm fairly certain Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk 2, the now official holding name, placeholder name, is all they're working on. I'm gonna have to look into that. However, the announcement was a bit of a trick, as since it happened, Cyberpunk 2077 has received a major update and even has another on the way. We're going to pause for a second. The major update they're talking about is just them doing stuff to make it playable on the Switch too and compatible with the hardware. I don't think there was anything really big that updated with that. I have to look into the Switch update, but I just was under the impression that the update that it recently received was to make it compatible with the Switch and like compression and stuff like that. By teaming up with Virtuous, it seems as though Cyberpunk 2077 is far from completed, and this recent announcement just proved how much fans love the futuristic setting. This is true. I absolutely love dystopian futures. I will play almost any dystopian future video game if it looks like it has a good narrative. Observer, starring Rutger Hauer, great narrative. Almost all narrative, very much just interactive exploring game, but I just don't know. I love me some dystopian futures, or some dystopian past with pseudo futures. Bioshock is set in the past, but it's future technology. Dishonored set in the past, but future technology. That kind of stuff. Cyberpunk Legends Into the Night, well, that's a different name, is an upcoming co-op story-driven card game. Oh, which takes just 5 minutes to learn, but will offer hours of enjoyment. You guys got my hopes up thinking there was going to be some new mission. First off, let me show you. This is the screenshot they used for this article. And I was legit thinking there was going to be some more Johnny Silverhand stuff. Card game? Story driven card game, huh? Let's see. No prep, no DM, just pure dystopian strategy. The official description reads Cyberpunk Legends is a strategic sci fi story driven card game that throws you into a world of chrome, code, and consequences. Experience exciting, cooperative, RPG like gameplay with a pulse pounding narrative anywhere you want. What? Oh, God, is this a fucking phone game? An RPG like card game? You're trying to do too many things here, Virtuous. Cyberpunk Legends has not yet received a release date, but those interested can head to the official website and pre book their pack. Not only that, but pre booking will see you snag an exclusive Johnny Silverhand card. In this card game, you will be able to meet Johnny and other iconic characters as you create your own legend, level up, upgrade, and become the edge runner of your dreams. Each deck features its own story, but will be connected to a complete narrative campaign. Cyberpunk Legends Into the Night is available for pre order now. Let's see. Oh, this was an X post. Cyberpunk Legends, the official Cyberpunk card game. Reserve yours today. Is this physical medium? Holy shit, I think it might be. Cyberpunk Legends is a strategic sci-fi story-driven card game that throws you into a world of crumb code. Da 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 da. Yeah, I know that. Reserve now to score a Johnny Silverhand. It's your lucky day, Chew, but it won't last. Sign up to be the first to know when we launch. Cyberpunk Reserve Cyberpunk Legends now for a chance to snag an exclusive pre-release Johnny Silverhand card. Night City calls. Return to the world of Cyberpunk and together survive running the edge in Night City. Meet legendary characters like Johnny Silverhand, Alt Cunningham, and in their early days. Discover the history behind the neon. Succeed or fail together. Solve puzzles. Overcome obstacles. Defeat deadly foes. Oh, it's got something in my eye. Like an eyelash, probably. Or a speck of dust from my fan. Gameplay runs the gamut from unraveling mysteries to coordinate strategic combat to make narrative choices. Everyone in your crew gets their moments to shine. Oh, look, Akira will forever just be referenced in every futuristic uh, neon city. That's just the bike was too iconic. Choose from Netrunner, Nomad, Solo, or Rocker character classes. Level up and grow your character with upgrades and rewards. Become the edge runner of your dreams. Play expansive campaigns, make meaningful choices that will impact the game, and for many scenarios, each deck and whole story playable on its own and connected for a complete narrative campaign. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, game anytime, anywhere. So no, yeah, it's digital. No lengthy rules, no pre-writing or character sheets, no dice, just cards plus your friends. Experience an RPG-like experience, strategic narrative choices, and novel mechanics right out of the box. Zero prep, zero DM. Okay, wait. Is it physical? Open the box and get to the action from session one with simple mechanics. Just take 5 minutes to learn. It okay, it is physical. So this is like, oh man, what is it? I have a card game. It's like a deck building tabletop game for 2 to 4 players. Uh Maybe six. I think it's meant for four though. And it's, oh man, I can't remember what it's called right now. It's a retro futuristic 80s setting where everything's cassette and VHS driven. Oh man. Control T. Atmosphere. No, not that. Uh VHS themed deck building board game. Nope, 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 man. I did not realize this was like a expansive genre. No, no. I'll remember as soon as I'm done with this video. It'll pop into my head. It'll be like, oh yeah, the Void Wanderer or some shit like that. Oh well, whatever. This game seems like it's going to be kind of like that, except it's just pre-made decks, I think. Gorgeous illustrations, commissioned from dozens of global artists, not AI cyberpunk like you've never seen. Thick cards that resist warping, premium production. And so warping doesn't come from cards just being cards. It comes from holographic, prismatic, and foil stuff because there's layered metallics in it, and when the metallics restrict and contract, or those are the same things, contract and expand from heat and temperature changes, they attract moisture. The moisture gets into the paper part, and the metal, you know, because of the contraction and expansion causes it to warp, which is what gives cards the banana effect or the Pringle effect. They call it Pringling because they turn into a stack of Pringles. Box designed to save your game so it's easy to pick up when you last left. A stunning addition to your game collection. Oh, see, now that's cool. If the box is designed to set things up so you don't have to you can stop your game whenever. That's the kind of shit Risk needs. But yeah, this is just so it's a physical card game set in the cyberpunk world. For them, this was super misleading. Super misleading. Because I thought I saw the word that I may have imagined the word expansion. Maybe I assumed it was an expansion, and that's on me if that's the case. Uh a major update. Yeah, okay. That's where it's confusing. When you say Cyberpunk 2077 is getting a major update, it sounds like the video game of Cyberpunk 2077 is getting an update, right? Another on the way right there. No, okay, they're getting a card game. Cool. Maybe it's fun. I don't know. I'll probably check it out. I love card games. I love, futuristics and dystopians, and I love cyberpunk stuff. But I would much rather them get the artist that they did all the tarot cards with in the game and make a full blown tarot deck so I can add that to my collection of dumb tarot decks. Is there one? Maybe I should check that before. Oh no. Oh, fucking cap locks. Let's check this out. Generic tarot cards. Cyberpunk 2077 the complete. No. Universal Monster Tarot deck. Ooh. Yeah, no. Give me the tarot art. Give me those artists. Make a full tarot deck. Put that out. I'd rather have that than this. But you never know. I may check it out. Oh wait, what's this? Is this a continued article? No, it's a secondary article. Earlier this week, 27 DLC may be on the cards. So we were correct. CD Projekt Red is making official announcement overnight. Earlier this week, we saw an eagle-eyed Cyberpunk 2077 fan notice that a Virtuous employee had okay, so this was an article that predated the confirmation of the card game. Cool. Don't care about that. Uh, yeah, there you have it. New card game, technically a board game based on the style of it and what it looks like and what you can see here. Physical medium, play with your friends, saber box, all that jazz, ages 14 and up, 1 to 4 players. So one to four. I hate when games say that. There are no one player games in this fashion. When they say one player, they mean you have to play 2 decks against yourself. You're basically playing chess with yourself. If you want to make the argument that chess is a one player game because you can play both sides, fine, make that argument, but you're wrong. You're just wrong. You're flat out, you're wrong. It is not a one player game. In order for it to be engaging and challenging, you have to have a second player. For the love of all that is digital, holy, whatever you want to say, insert your adverb, adjective, I don't care. Just put 2 to 4 players. Just admit that your game is not one player, right? I have a game called Bristol that says it's for 1 to 8 players. And when you read the instructions, it's not for 1 to 8 players, it's for 3 to 8 players because the single player campaign requires you to operate 2 other players as ghost players in their stead. It's stupid. Stop saying you have one player games. Solitaire is a one player game. Free Cell is a one player game. These are things that are meant to be done by yourself. If your game is meant to be played with other people, just admit it. Just say it. It's a 2 to 4 player game. But that's my little mini rant at the end here. Uh I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This could be cool. It could be crap. But that's all I have for this story. This is your host, Belmont, signing out.